welcome. This gonna be a quick live. Uh, I just got finished listening to Five's live, where she's requested for her image to be taken off of the footage that was replaced, that was released. I'm sorry, of the show that was done here in Atlanta. Her thing is, you don't mess with me, I don't mess with you. Why you featuring my likeness on your channel? I do not give you permission. Basically, I do not give you permission to have my likeness on your platform. Now, I understand, because like all her reasons and all that, she signed a NDA or whatever else they had to sign. It was signed with Ties Entertainment Company, right? Here's where their hiccup might come in, with you being successful her being successful at getting her image removed from the platform. And Sean said it before he released it. He said he asked Ty if he could release some footage that he had. Well, with Ty basically being the owner of that footage, if she could pretty much do what she want with it, including letting Sean release some of it on his platform. Y'all have to forgive me. Oh, I'm a little sleepy. So, yeah. It could be tried. You can she basically put out the request, hey, remove my likeness from your platform, edit me out of that footage that you released. But everything, all that footage, if you sign, okay, she said she signed the papers with Ty. Yeah, Ty could do pretty much, depending on what's in that paper, Ty can do pretty much what she wants to with it, including letting Sean release some of it. So I'm gonna see how this play out. This is gonna be real interesting. It's what? Because she wasn't even through with her live and Quanta went live. Elwood are talking about it, and she got basically all the people that was asked to go who said no over there. And her think it is Sean owned all that. Sean paid for everything. So it's basically, either way, I want to see how this gonna play out, because the only thing that Sean would have to do is be like, hey, the person whose production company who was producing it, I asked them, they said yeah. And especially if they get it in writing, which I wouldn't be surprised if they're not working on that now. I understand being upset, but this is what, and everybody over here in this sector do this shit, and I be like, what you doing? Just do what you gonna do and don't say nothing. A lot of people over here, they announce what they're gonna do. They announce their next steps. I'm like, ever heard of the element of surprise? That's the best way to catch a mofo. Yikes. But this gonna be good. Oh, thank y'all for the thumbs up. I ain't do my usual YouTube spiel. Welcome to the platform. If this is your first time, welcome. Please make sure to hit the like, share it out. Wait a minute, I got to read that again. Wait a minute, let me read that again. Because I'm not on my computer. I'm on my one. It says it depends on what's in that paperwork. She wants to be edited out regarding. So we'll see. Yeah, but see, that goes back to what I said before. If Ty is the owner of all that footage, right? Because if you remember when that fight broke out, I want to say it was between T and D Ramsey, and QB was filming. If you can remember, he had to get permission to let people see that, because it was, you might basically on set. Although it was on his phone, he had to get permission from production to be able to upload. So this is going to be real interesting. This is going to be real interesting. Now, this just if it was me, okay, because like I said, I ain't fucking with you, you ain't fucking with me. I'd be like, okay, you know what, I ain't fucking with her. I ain't got time to be bothered with her. Just edit her out. But like I said, if Ty has sole ownership and it states that she has right to choose how to use anybody likeness that's on that film. And I remember before Sean released it, he did say, I talked to Ty and I asked her if I could show some of the footage I have on YouTube, and she said, yeah. Then that's gonna trump everything else. You know. I'm just saying. But this gonna be real interesting. Like I said, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It, that makes sense what you just said. Wait a minute. I hate going. This is the only thing I don't like about going live on Wi-Fi. It's hard for me to see. That makes sense what you said, CC. But then some people are just like, oh, you want me to edit that out? You're right. You want me to edit it out. You telling me to edit it out. I ain't editing out shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boy, everybody going live and posting on they pay. Oh, Jesus. Let me see what, I just saw something else. What they said she's a nobody else. Hey. I'm just saying. It's gonna be interesting. Ooh, Quanah got, I guess a lot of people left and went over to Quanah's. Okay, Sean just dropped down. Wait a minute, in the Quanah's chat. Hey everybody, welcome. Hey. Let me see. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I know, right? Uncle just did pictures of other friends with the second friend gave her a to the cheesecake, but there was no contract. Oh Lord. Everybody everybody turns now. But like I said, it's it is I'm just gonna see how this pan out. Uh if I was Lord have mercy, if I was Sean, just to get shit over with, I would edit out of it. I'm just saying that would be me. Okay, especially if I'd be like, I just want to be over. I don't want to be bothered with this shit, her or this shit. Okay, edit the shit out and release it without her in it. But okay, to everybody that's seen the footage that he released, is it me or did Nicole Tyler and D Ramsey had on that white jacket? It was like first I seen Nicole Tyler in it, then I saw D Ramsey in it. But anyway, like I said, it'll be interesting to see how this go. Like I said, I don't think if they don't want to edit her out, that they're going to be forced to because of those words. I asked Ty. Ty owns all the footage, which means she can do whatever she wanted to with it and give permission to whoever to do what they want with it. I mean, I understand. Yeah, she don't want her image on his page. I understand that part. I understand that part all day long, and I see where she coming from. Like I said in the beginning, and if it was me, just not to be bothered with the headache, I would edit it out. But the thing is, they signed, and she said herself, she signed a document with Ty Productions. Ty gave him permission to release it. Now I get that. If it was me, like I said, 'cause if it was me, I'd be like, okay, I ain't got time for this. Okay, I would take it down, re-edit it without her in it, and re-release it. See, because that's why you have to be careful with what you sign. You have to be careful with what you sign. Because I'm looking at the chat, and even Sean is like they signed on the dotted line, which means no one showed her in a bad light. I'm confused because she, like she said, we ain't messing with each other. So why you got me on your page? But we'll see how this play out. I will see how it plays out. Like I said, if it was me and with the way the relationship is now, I'd be like, okay, I don't need these headaches. I want to be bothered. Take her out and be done. Wait a minute. He knows what. Oh, okay. But because like when Wiley talked about it, he said his own problem he had was that they had him had all that makeup on him and had him cast ready, but I don't know. Like I said, we gonna see. This gonna get interesting. This is gonna get real interesting right now, right here, because she don't want to be put on that ninja shooter jacket. I don't blame her. Take my image down. Hey, we'll see. But from what I'm looking at, hate to tell her, but I hate to tell exactly. From what I'm looking at, getting off of what I'm seeing, what he put in the chat, that it ain't gonna, that it just gonna come down. And they got, I mean, like I said, we gonna see. Like it, I'm just gonna be honest. It ain't looking too good for her to be successful in getting her image taken off of there, edited out of that film. And due to the fact that you signed with Ty, all that footage belonged to Ty. She can, like I said, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but she can do with that footage what she wants. And if she is if she told him that he could release it, then just like I said, I wish her the best. If she able to do it, bravo. But because when I was listening to her and she was like, I signed with Ty, and then it took me back to yesterday when I was listening to Sean when he announced that he was gonna be releasing the footage. He was like, I called Ty and I asked her if I could release some of the footage that was from Atlanta, and she said yeah. Now, if you can remember, they had said that even when it came to trying to do a show that they weren't going to use none of the footage from Atlanta. They were going to use the stuff from Orlando. So maybe that's why she let him use that Atlanta footage, because they ain't going to try to shop it anyway. They shopping the Orlando cast. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody correct me down in the chat. They should have had in the chat. Oh, and Andrew, you doing double duty. But property bona fide being shady over here in the chat. Nobody looked stupid in the trailer. Maybe D a little, but not much. Properly bona fide is in this chat being shady as hell. But yeah. I'm confused. You have to protect your image at all costs, no matter what. Oh, that's what she's saying. Exactly. And like I said, I'm all for her being successful because I understand. But if Sean wanted to be an asshole because now he knows it gets under your skin that you were included in that footage. Like I said, this whole thing is messy as hell. But usually when you sign with some like that, And especially if they done, you know, flued you out and put you and all that, and if that's in the thing, it's a done deal. They can do what they want to with it. I don't see that her image coming out of it. I don't see them editing her out. I don't see it. Wait a minute. I'm trying. Is it? Don't go in because we didn't read in the paperwork. I mean, like I said, I'm pulling. I'm hoping, you know, they just be like, or Sean just be like, you know what? I'm sick of her. I won't bother with her. You know, we ain't fucking with each other no way. Bam. And do it. I don't know how to. This is gonna be interesting. Now, usually, if something gonna be hot on the YouTube streets, we usually don't kick off till like Wednesday, but this thing kicked off on a Monday. It is Monday, ain't it? Yeah, it's Monday. But y'all, I'm gonna get off here. Thank y'all for stopping by. If you're catching the replay, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Please go over and subscribe to the JLC 87 Productions 2 channel, because a lot of stuff going to be going on over there. Please make sure to get your memberships when while you're over here, because when we get up to a certain number, we're going to really start putting out stuff and doing stuff for the members. Y'all be safe out here. Miss Coco 19 is still out here, and the Curious George Potts are still out here. So y'all be safe. I will be talking to y'all later. Smooches.